Hey, another day, another pleasant view from the heady heights of Mount Goot in the heart of Englandshire. Hope you guys are all well. Another EDH deck tech, this time with Krenko Mob Boss. Here in the UK we have a brand of coffee, I think we still do, called Krenko. And so we call him Krenko Instant Goblins because it's instant coffee. Anyway, you pay 2 and 2 red and you can tap Krenko to put X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield where X is the number of goblins you control. He can quickly become completely ridiculous, and so lots and lots of goblin tokens. What else do I put in this deck? Well, let's have a quick look and find out. Starting off with the other goblins. We got a Bizarre Trader. You can give people stuff, which might sound a bit weird, but if you have, say, Mountain Walk, you can give someone one of your mountains and then all your goblins can attack them. Kiki Jiki, Screener Bob, Siege Gang Commander, Tuk Tuk, Warren Instigator, Bloodmark Mentor, red creatures you control have first strike, Ib Half-Heart Goblin Tactician. I just love the flavour text here. Everybody but me, charge. Goblin Ringleader, Arms Dealer. I really love Arms Dealer. Goblin Sharpshooter just seems a bit unfair, really, doesn't it? Goblin Arsonist, again, I think might well be Wayne Reynolds, some of my favourite art. Goblin King, Flame Invoker, Intimidator Initiate. This guy just costs 1 red, and whenever a player plays a red spell, I can pay 1. If you do this, a target creature can't block this turn. Doesn't seem that great, but actually in a big game of EDH can be really funny. Here's a interesting card which we picked up from Conspiracy. Ignition Team. It's 5 and 2 red. It's a Goblin Warrior. It enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of tapped lands on the battlefield. Big games of EDH, please. You can pay 2 and a red to remove a +1/+1 counter from Ignition Team, and then target land becomes a 4/4 red elemental creature until the end of the turn. It's still a land. Skirk Fire Marshal. There's another new one. Grenzo's Cutthroat, first strike with Dethrone. Goblin Chieftain. Alternative art, Goblin Diplomats. I think that's from one of the M14 play days or something. And then Legion Loyalist. I just love Legion Loyalist. Oh, also, the worst Planeswalker in the world gets a mention in this deck. I think I have managed to do an ultimate win with Tybalt. And I think that's why he's in there, because if you can do something great with something so poor, it's only good. What other people come along to help Krenko and his band of goblins? Well, we have Rage Thrower. Lots and lots of creatures are going to be dying because you own goblins, and I don't care about living, so whenever one does die, it deals 2 damage to a target player. Hellrider. Whenever I attack with a creature, Hellrider deals 1 damage to the defending player. I like Mindcore Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand, and I can cast an instant or sorcery from that player's hand without paying its mana cost. Again, in a big game of EDH, that's just awesome. Fire Servant. If a red instant or sorcery spell you control would deal damage, it deals double that damage instead. Charmbreaker Devils. At the beginning of your upkeep, return an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard to your hand. You can see where this is going. Oh, and another beautiful person that works very well with Krenko is Perforos, God of the Forge. Every turn you're tapping Krenko, say, what, you get 6 goblins turn up. Each creature, or whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, Perforos deals 2 damage to each opponent. So 6 goblins, 12 damage around the board. You become instantly unpopular, and it's a very quick way of playing. What else have we got? Let's have a quick look at the lands. We got Teetering Peaks, High Market, Glacial Chasm. If you just want to shut things down, that's a great thing to play. Ancient Tomb, and then what's that? 30. We've got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 32 lands in all, slightly lower than your normal deck, but also I get to show you my lovely Tempest and Portal lands. Okay, instants, sorceries, enchantments and artifacts. We've got Wild Ricochet, we've got Battle Hymn, we've got Massive Raid. If there's a massive board stall and you've got 600 goblins and for whatever reason you can't deal any damage to anybody, that's a game ender. Electrickery, it's just a great way of dealing with tons and tons of 1/1 tokens. Volt Charge, just instant damage, and it also allows you to interact with Tibalt. Last Ditch Effort, sacrifice X creatures. Last Ditch Effort deals X damage to target creature or player, which can then be doubled up if you have those other creatures in play. And say if you have tons and tons of goblins, if you've got 40 or more, you can just kill them all. Sorceries, let's gather those up. We got Blasphemous Act, we have Blaze, we have Rite of Ruin, a new one, Harnessed by Force, Fireball, Spitting Earth, Lava Flow, Sudden Demise, bit of flavour here, Goblin Grenade, Vandal Blast, great if you're up against people durdling around with artifact decks. We've got Mizium Mortars, we've also got Rough and Tumble. I think this card is alright, you know, I think it can be quite funny. Red Sun's Zenith, Threaten, Anger of the Gods. Then what have we got? We've got Last Chance. This is an old Portal card. Take another turn after this one. If you lose the game at the end of that, you lose the game at the end of that turn. And brackets. And you don't lose if you've already won. Thanks, Magic. Insurrection. Yeah, the boy played this on Lorna one time and managed to completely kill everybody. He played it out of nowhere as well, which was great. And Devastation. If you know things are getting too much, just destroy everything. Well, creatures and lands. What enchantments we got? We got Goblin Bombardment, we got Sulfuric Vortex, we got Raid Bombardment, we got Ancient Runes. This is an old Tempest card. During each player's upkeep, Ancient Runes deals 1 damage to that player for each artifact he or she controls. I think that's great. Dictate of the Twin Gods, flash it in, roll in for the win. Dual casting, you can put that on one of your goblins, and whenever you cast a massive spell you can then cast it again. And Blood Moon, just to help with the whole mountain walk thing. Illusionist Braces, you can put that on Krenko and you can create more goblins. Otherworld Atlas for card draw, Goblin Charbelcher, nice bit of on-theme artifactory. Ashnod's Altar, 1000-Year Elixir, Goblin Replica, Staff of Nin, and finally Ring of 3 Wishes, so that you can pull out some of the good stuff. Okay, that is my Goblin deck. It's super fun, it's super aggro, it's very silly. Hope you like it. Let me know what you have in your Goblin decks. I know Goblins are a favourite all over the world. I think, if anything, I'd probably take Perforos out or choose when to play him very carefully. Like the Devastation as well, and Blood Moon. But that's one of the things about EDH that I really like. You have to kind of pick and choose and understand your play group. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys soon.